What up, everybody? It's your boy Avell did it back with another one. However you got here, whether you already subscribed to the channel, whether I popped up on your news feed, whether somebody told you about me and you checking me out for the first time. However you got here was meant for you to be here, so I appreciate it. Before I get started, if you can hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for the content. You did it? Yeah! Shouts out to everybody who keep hitting that like button, that subscribe button, sharing the content. I truly, truly appreciate it. So, thank you very much. All right. Who we got up right now? We got that punk ass bait, Wells Fargo up. Yeah, we got Wells Fargo Bank up right now, y'all. Yeah. So, if y'all haven't heard the story, I thought it was very interesting and enlightening. They had a woman that was 60 years old working at Wells Fargo, and it seemed like she clocked in to work and never clocked out. What? Yeah. So, apparently it was like 4 days. I mean, you gotta really I'm saying it had to be a bank, because what other employer gonna let you clock in for 4 days straight without clocking out and don't say nothing? Hey, I know her check gotta be on fees at. Hey, whatever her 4-day check was without clocking out, that pays for her funeral. I shouldn't be saying nothing like that. I'm sorry, y'all. Do not troll me for saying that. I'm sorry. All right, let's hear the story, y'all. Here we go.
A Tempe Wells Fargo employee died at her desk, and 12 News is now confirming that it may have taken as many as 4 days for anyone in the office to notice.
Y'all hear that? It took 4 days for anybody to notice this lady was at her desk. So that means every day you came to work, she was like this. And nobody noticed. That's crazy.
Good evening, and thanks so much for joining us for 12 News at 10. I'm Kariba Devine.
I'm Mark Curtis. It's a story we first reported yesterday. Tonight, Tempe police are confirming the timeline of when the woman clocked in to when her colleagues found the body. 12 News journalist Gabriela Becerra is in the studio with new details tonight. What? Gabby, 4 days. I mean, this poor woman went 4 days undiscovered. It's hard to believe.
And that's a question many employees are asking themselves tonight. I spoke with an employee who said that she shared her perspective on the workplace environment, and they say it's a big building, but most people don't work there on a daily basis. A Wells Fargo employee went to work the morning of Friday, August 16th and never went home. Tempe police tell 12 News 60-year-old Denise Prudhomme scanned into work at 7 o'clock in the morning. 4 days later, police responded to the office building near Washington Street and Priest Drive for reports of a subject down. Prudhomme was declared dead.
Hey, I don't know. How long do it take before somebody's body starts smelling? Because I don't care how big the building is. If you clocked in at work, they better not let people know that you could clock in and never clock out. Hey, if I worked there, my check would be fat, because the only time I'm clocking out is on Friday. So I'll clock in on Monday at 7 in the morning, and I'll clock out on Friday afternoon. Hey, how do you not notice an employee hasn't clocked out in 4 full days? No lunch, no nothing. They just been on the clock the whole time while they sleep, all that. They still on the clock and nobody noticed that. Come on, man.
Tempe Police Criminal Investigation Bureau is investigating, but do not suspect foul play. A Wells Fargo employee exclusively spoke with 12 News, but asked not to be recorded or identified out of fear for their job. They say a colleague found Prudhomme dead at her desk in a cubicle while walking around the building on Tuesday, August 20th. Prudhomme's cubicle was reportedly on the 3rd floor and away from the main aisle. This employee says several people had smelled a foul odor, but passed it off as faulty plumbing. They say,
hey, this is in Arizona, y'all, by the way. So you mean to tell me her body was smelling, and at first people was like, hey, Roger over there stank. Nah, that's Miss Plum over there. She over there stanking the place up. She been here for 3 days straight. This is crazy. So do you mean to tell me these people was smelling the body and nobody walked over to Miss Parker to see if she was all right? Come on, man. I mean, it took them 4 days to walk over there and be like, hey, ma'am, are you okay? That is crazy.
While most Wells Fargo employees at this Tempe location work remote, the building has 24/7 security, and someone should have found Prudhomme sooner. The incident left several employees feeling scared and uneasy. This employee,
hey, if they had security, somebody about to get fired. There's no way they got security that's walking through the building. That means they got some lazy ass security. That means security is in their car. They in the building watching cable. They eating whichever employees came and left their food in the refrigerator. They eating the food, but they wasn't checking on Miss Plum. They was not doing that. They need to be fired.
employee wants to see new safety protocols in place, telling me, quote, it's negligence in some part. A different worker also spoke with 12 News anonymously.
It was just uncomfortable.
Again, calling on the company to do more.
Body was there about 4 days before anybody found it, before anybody walked up to her and just to say hi, make sure she's okay. She was just laying on her desk.
A Wells Fargo spokesperson previously sent 12 News a statement saying, in part, we are deeply saddened by the tragic loss of our colleague at our Tempe office, adding counselors through our employee assistance consulting service are available to support employees.
Now according to the girl, she wasn't even like this. She was slumped over on her desk. So if I walked into my job for 4 days straight and seen for 1 day straight, if I left my job, and when I left my job, I seen a lady who was, laying down on her desk like she was asleep. Okay, cool. If I come back to work the next day and that same lady is slumped down in that same position, wouldn't anybody with any kind of sense be like, hey, something ain't up, and it's stank up in there too? Something ain't right, man. Something just ain't right. Why would these people just not notice it? But that just goes to show you the way people are in this world now. Everybody is in their phone, headphones on, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. If you're on YouTube, make sure you're on my channel. And everybody just doing their own thing. People really don't pay attention to people anymore. When you walking down the street, put it this way, I'm at a Las Vegas Aces basketball game. Shout out to my girl Asia. And halftime, they got people doing all their little entertainment, but there's nobody talking to each other. Everybody is like this on their phone. Everybody. It's like every minute that you can get a second to get in your phone or some kind of electronic, that it distracts people. And, people probably smelled stuff and, was just like, oh, okay, whatever. And into their phones and on their computers and trying to go home. And, yeah, people just don't pay attention. That's what it is.
An employee tells me their direct management offered those services, addressed the incident, and told workers the building was thoroughly cleaned.
Oh. Oh, so they've been smelling all of that stuff. Now they talking about the building is thoroughly clean. They full of crap, man. They are full of crap for real. I don't know why them people tripping like that. Yeah. So, what do y'all think? I mean, this lady must have didn't have no family. I mean, no family, no kids. You notice they haven't mentioned anything about a family. You know, maybe I bet you when it's all said and done, we gonna hear about, oh, her family had put a missing report out on her and the police just never went to her job. For real, it's gonna be something crazy because this just don't make no sense to me. I did earlier. I had pulled up a picture. I should have pulled it up where you could see the cubicle that she was in. I ain't gonna lie, it was like a yellowish looking cubicle. The whole thing, the whole floor just looked creepy anyway. It didn't look up to date to me. I was like, this is Wells Fargo? It just didn't look right. But I tell you what, if I would have found that body, they would have to pay me and I would be traumatized for real. Cause yeah, that's something serious. So I'll try to do an update because they haven't said anything about family, if anybody was looking for her. I mean, it's not like she was super old. She was only 60 years old, so I'm quite sure she had to have some kind of family. I mean, one person on this earth that loved her enough to look for her, you know. It's just unfortunate. So let me know what y'all think down below. Do you guys think that the security is part of this problem? Because I think security should be fired. Because if security was doing their job, they would have found her the same day. Maybe they could have saved her life. You never know. What do y'all think down below? Do y'all think it's security fault, or do y'all think the employees was just doing their own thing? Let me know what y'all think down below, all right? That's all the time I got for this topic. Please make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Y'all already know. I'm going to be back with some more reaction videos, some more news, so I'm definitely going to catch y'all on the next one, all right? Peace.